Could you open the door, please?
Yes?
I'm WPC Data, this is PC Stamps on Hill. Someone from this address dialed 999 and hung up before completing the call.
Yeah, it was my father. My brother and I were arguing, shouting. My father got upset. Everything's all right now.
And you are?
Shaw, Sharif Shaw.
Do you live here?
No, I own the grocery on the corner of Wiskin Road.
Right, Mr. Shaw. Well, if we could have a quick word with your brother and your father, we'd be on our way.
There's no need, really. We're fine.
We need to speak to them, Mr. Shaw.
This is my father, Ahmed.
You made the call, sir?
Yes. I'm sorry I shouldn't have bothered you.
No, that's all right. If you were really worried, then you...
He's only worried about Sharif. I can handle myself, you know what I mean?
My brother, Iftikhar.
Ifti, man. Nobody calls me Iftikhar.
So, what was the argument about?
Family matters.
It must have been quite a row to get your father upset enough to call us.
I told you, we were just shouting, lost our tempers. It was nothing.
Is that right? It was just a family row?
Yeah, man. But it's over now. Gotta get ready for college. And Sharif was going back to his own flat. Guy's got a grocery store to run, you know.
Another satisfied customer. Sierra Oscar from Sierra 1 receiving.
Go ahead, Tony.
You're either called to Tailwind Crescent, domestic dispute, all quiet on arrival, advice given.
Excuse me, madam. Should we be doing that?
Well, it's theirs. I was bringing the kids back from school yesterday when the agent put it up. Have they been at it again?
Sorry?
The brothers, fighting again. They're always shouting at each other in there.
Narika?
I mean, it might be another language, but I know swearing when I hear it. Their father's been very ill. You'd think they'd let him enjoy what time he's got left.
Narika! We should go.
Did anything bother you about that house, Tony?
Seemed decent to me. Must be making a mint, though. Well, more than we are, anyway. Rika, it's just brothers quarrelling. It's nothing special. Happens in Asian families too, you know.
It must have been quite serious for the dad to call us in.
You heard what they said. It's just a family tiff. They don't want us involved. Best thing we can do is just lead them to it.
The father was scared.
Look, they're sticking together. They'll sort it out themselves.
Tony, can we drive past Sheriff's shop? I just want to speak to him again. But it won't take a minute.
100 Tallwyn Crescent. Mrs. Tate. Sound of a fight coming from next door. Number 102, yeah?
102 Tallwyn Crescent. Didn't the air car just come from there?
Can't see the man.
Might be making a delivery or picking something up.
Yeah, well, he said he was going straight back to the shop.
Well, he probably parked it around a corner.
Sierra 1 from Sierra Oscar.
Go ahead.
102 Tallwyn Crescent, disturbance, believed domestic.
Informant's a neighbour, Mrs. Tate.
They're fighting again, shouting and screaming.
You all right, Mrs. Tate? We'll take it from here. Mr. Shaw, police, open the door.
Come on, Mr. Sharp. If you don't open the door, we'll be forced to break in. Put the knife down, please, sir.
Mr. Shaw, drop the knife.
Put the knife down, sir.
Mr. Shaw, please.
Sierra Oscar from Sierra Oscar 1. Urgent message.
Go ahead, Tony.
102 Talwyn Crescent. Ambulance required. Got an IC4 with stab wounds to the stomach.
Just stop shouting.
All right, mate. Just take it easy, OK? Ambulance is on its way. Just put pressure on there, mate.
We were called to 102 Talwyn Crescent, where we heard sounds of a violent disturbance. We forced entry and found 3 men. One of them was lying on the floor with a stab wound. This man, the father of the victim, was found holding the bloodstained knife. This is the victim's brother, who's also standing close by. Neither of them could give us an explanation of the scene, so we arrested them both.
Right, I'll deal with this one first. Do you understand why you've been arrested? Just a moment, please. Do you understand English? All right, George, will you sit him down?
Sit down, please, sir. Keep it quiet.
Right, your name, please. What is your name, please?
Oh, listen.
Yeah, sit down, please, sir. Sir, please, sit down.
9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sheriff, we need to know exactly what happened this morning. What was the row between you and your brother all about?
We have our fights. All brothers do. But we're close. He's my younger brother. I used to look after him.
What about your dad? How'd you get on with him?
I love my father. All his life he's worked hard. He's ill. Now this.
What's the relationship like between your brother and your father?
Abaji, my father, is soft on him because he's the baby of the family. Chota beta. Always wanted attention. Parties, girlfriends, drink. If he started wasting his money when I went to live over the shop.
Is that what he was doing this morning? Bullying your dad for money?
I tried to reason with him. Make him understand how hard Abaji had worked to earn that money. Up at 4 in the morning to buy the fruit. Not closing the shop till 8 at night. But if he didn't care.
That's what was happening when you got back to the house this morning. They were still arguing over money.
My father's dying. Doesn't need this.
When did he produce the knife?
I want to see my solicitor now.
The old man's not fit enough to be detained, Gov. The FMA's referred him to St Hugh's for observation. Might be a while before we get a statement.
And no joy from Sharif.
Well, it's understandable, really. He's the only witness. If he tells us what he knows, he'd be pointing the finger at his dad. Anyway, Tony and Narika virtually caught the old man red-handed.
Sir, call from Canley General. I'm afraid the young man's died.
Right, thanks, Andrew. Well, we're looking at a murder inquiry done.
Mr. Shah. Mr. Shah, are you all right?
Ify. Is Ify dead?
Do you want me to get a nurse?
I came to this country to make progress. All my life I have worked like a donkey to give my children the chance of the good life.
You should get some rest.
Paisa, lalach, money and greed. This is the only thing they know. Now if he's dead.
Why did you go back into the house, Sharif?
I told your officer that if he bullied my father when I wasn't around, made him withdraw money from the bank. My father's sick, easily confused. So I just wanted to make sure he was okay.
I see. And then what happened?
I opened the door. I've got a key. Called out to my father. He came into the hall. And if he ran down the stairs.
Not pleased to see you.
He was so angry. He hated the fact that I still had a key. We started shouting at each other, calling names. He grabbed my hair. Abaji tried to separate us, but Ify wouldn't listen. So Abaji slapped him. Ify ran into the kitchen and came back with a knife.
So you're saying the knife, the one used in the stabbing, was produced by your brother?
Yes.
And then?
I tried to leave, but if he wanted to teach me a lesson, he chased after me and we struggled. Abaji tried to stop it. He got between us and started pushing Iffy back. We were trying to get the knife away from him, but Iffy wouldn't let go. My father finally got the knife off him. And suddenly, Iffy grabbed the knife back. The knife just went in. It was an accident. No one's fault. Abaji didn't do it on purpose. He loves my brother.
Well, seems clear enough. Makes you wonder why he insisted on a brief before giving us a full SP. Cut. Well, the old man's dying of cancer, yet he still has the strength to struggle with an angry 19-year-old. And there's still a lot of work to be done at the shop. See, Sharif's already phoned, so I don't see why he had to get straight back to the house. Well, his brother was a bully. Maybe Hamid sounded more upset on the phone than he was letting on. Sharif picked up on it. I mean, the way he kept on asking how his dad was getting on at the hospital this morning. He's pretty protective towards his father.
Just Ahmed. Didn't Sharif ask after Iffy? I mean, he's the one that was stabbed.
Sir, there's Mr. Griffith writing on the phone from St. Hugh's. Says that he's Ahmed Shah's solicitor.
So Ahmed's got himself a brief as well.
And his client wants to make a statement.
I did not mean to do it. There was a struggle and it happened so quickly. I was just trying to take the knife away from Iffy.
Mr. Shah, do you realize what you're saying?
Yes.
You stabbed your son.
I am responsible for what happened, yes.
My client has just made a verbal statement. He's admitted to accidentally stabbing his son. He doesn't wish to answer any further questions. And that's all we have to say at this time.
Everything he says matches with what Sharif's told us.
Word for word, almost. Wonder who he's talking to now. Narika, when you arrested Ahmed and Sharif, were they talking to each other?
Yeah, well, they were panicking, shouting and screaming at each other in Urdu. It's not a language I know, sir.
But they did talk, all the way back to Sun Hill. Right, when you've been relieved here, I'd like you and Tony to come back to the house and take me through the events again.
OK.
See you, love.
Sarge.
OK?
Yeah.
So, Tony, you put the door in, and where was Iffy?
He's lying on the floor back where you are, Gov. His dad was standing over him holding the knife.
Right, so let's get this clear. And where was Sharif?
Standing just behind the old man.
What, in the passageway?
Yeah.
Puts Iffy between him and the front door. Escape route blocked, just like Sharif said.
He also said that Iffy was running down the stairs. So that puts Sharif between Iffy and the kitchen.
I bet this is costing a few quid. Microwave, extractor fan, tumble dryer, washing machine. It's like the ideal home exhibition.
And as Sharif keeps telling us, Iffy never had to pay.
Most of it's brand new.
And these have hardly been used. Tony, when you first saw the old man, what was he, angry, calm, detached?
Seemed fine. He's a bit embarrassed about having called us out, but apart from that...
I think he was scared.
Did he say that?
No.
Yeah, but for him to have called us in, he must have been desperate. Asian rows and arguments are always settled behind closed doors, in the family. I think he needed help.
Right, well, I think you two better get off. Your shift's nearly over, isn't it?
So,
Tony.
Narika, what made you want to drive past Sharif's shop?
Well, it was just a feeling. The way the father was acting and what Mrs. Tate said.
Neighbour?
Yeah, I found her chucking a signboard over the wall.
Signboard?
Yeah. She said they put it up yesterday afternoon and someone had thrown it in her garden this morning.
You must be spending a fortune on this house. Alan, this signboard, can you check out the estate agents? See what you can find out.
Right, Gov.
102 Talwyn Crescent. Mr. Shah and his sons. Meant to be on the market 2 weeks ago. We made all the measurements, took the photo. Even in the current climate, we could have sold it by now.
So why haven't you?
Mr. Shah hadn't confirmed consent. Kept missing appointments. We only put up a signboard last night because there was meant to be a guaranteed meeting first thing this morning. There. 9:30 a.m. Booked in by his son.
Sharif Shah.
What were you doing at your father's house so early?
I've already told you. If he used to bully my father for money.
So it has nothing to do with an appointment you'd booked for him? Well, you had arranged a meeting, hadn't you? It was 9:30. Allenby Estates?
Yes.
In fact, that was the latest of several. The others had fallen through, right?
Things became too busy. We couldn't go.
Must have been very frustrating. But this one you made. Is that what the argument was about, Sharif? The one you had with your brother this morning?
No.
What, you were selling the house that Iffy was living in and he didn't argue with you? Come on.
I wasn't trying to sell the house. I was only trying to find its market value and stop Iffy from selling it.
If it was just a valuation, what were the signboards doing outside?
They made a mistake.
Oh, you just put them up too soon?
I just wanted to make sure my father wouldn't be cheated. End up on the street penniless. Is that so bad?
How are you going to do that, Sharif?
He was going to sign a paper so that the house couldn't be sold without my signature. His home would be safe.
That's what the argument was about this morning, wasn't it, Sharif? Wasn't it?
Yes. Yes.
You say that after you left the house, you called your father from your grocer's store. Now, it takes 20 minutes to get from the house to the store. Maybe more, depending on what the traffic's like or the lights that morning. How did you manage to get to your store, make the phone call, then get back to the house, all within a matter of 30 minutes? And why was your father so worried that he called us?
I told you. Why don't you listen? If he threatened me with a knife.
Yeah, but that was later, Sharif. That was the second time he went to the house. Or maybe he got the knife earlier.
He didn't have the knife at first. It was when I went back. That's when he got it.
Where from?
The kitchen.
And why did he need a knife? I mean, he was a big lad. Works out with weights. Couldn't he have taught you a lesson using his fists? We searched the kitchen, Sharif. And all we found was a complete set of knives that had hardly been used.
I'm showing Sharif Shah the murder weapon. Exhibit ND1.
So where does this knife come from? It's old, chipped, plastic handle. You got knives like this in your flat? You've been lying to us all along, haven't you, Sharif?
No!
So what were you thinking? Your father's dying, so if he puts his hands up, what can we really do? I mean, he might be dead anyway before the case comes to court.
That's a lie. It's not like that.
He argues with Iffy, produces a knife and stabs him in a struggle. Father takes the knife out of the body. Seconds after, Tony and Narika appear. That makes sense?
God, I've got Sharif's wife's statement now. She's back in his story. But no one around his shop remembers seeing his van parked there this morning.
Well, that's not good enough. Because their brief has made sure that their stories are telling exactly the same tale. Keep Sharif talking. I don't want his brief to get out of there until I've had another word with Ahmed.
Is the solicitor coming?
He'll be along shortly. You don't have to say anything until he gets here. It's quite hard being a parent, isn't it, Mr. Shaw? I've had more headaches and worries for my children than from any villains. Even when they go out to play, scrape a leg. Look to you before they start to cry.
Yes.
There comes a point now when they fall over and hurt themselves. You can't pick them up anymore.
They're still your children, Mr. Meadows.
Well, they always will be. But they're not kids anymore. They have to take responsibility for their own actions.
Your children are the most important thing in your life, Mr. Meadows. They are the reason that you work so hard. The next generation is why you live. Would you not do anything for your children?
There's going to be a post-mortem on Ife. The pathologist will determine the nature of the wound, the angle of entry, the force, and an idea of whether it was deliberate or not. It was deliberate, wasn't it? Look, Mr. Shah, I know you didn't stab your son. You took the knife out of the body, sure. But it didn't even come from your house.
You can't prove that. He said you could.
He? Sharif?
I'd like to speak to the solicitor.
Sharif wanted the house in both your names. He didn't think you had long to live. And the way if he was wasting money, there wouldn't be any inheritance anyway. So when you passed away, he was going to sell the house from under Ife. The only problem was the agent put up the signboard too soon. Ahmed, your son is dead. Sharif murdered him. Now, I think you know that. You tried to stop him yesterday, so don't let it happen again now. All your life you've been an honest man. Just tell the truth. You can't take this secret with you, Ahmed.
Chief Inspector, I thought we'd agreed to meet downstairs.
Well, I'm sorry, I must have misunderstood.
Anything my client said in my absence isn't admissible. Now, Mr. Shah's daughter-in-law is here. Your grandchildren would like to see you.
One son has already lost his life. Now you ask me to take away the life of the other one. I cannot do it. My life is finished. Sharif's has just begun. He will answer to God when his time comes. I tell you again, Chief Inspector Meadows, I stabbed Ife. I am alone responsible for what happened. I have always been responsible.